Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is IC Monster, and today we are playing some Battlefield 4 on my new Xbox One. It's a pretty tight game, and there's this one point where I go absolutely ham near the end and just take out like 8 guys while I'm hiding behind this cover. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, no, dude, no one can stop me. I felt like an unstoppable killing machine. It was so much fun. This is probably one of my best games of Battlefield 4 so far. So I'd appreciate it if you would leave a thumbs up for some awesome gameplay. Again, it's 20-6. You know, I'm not sure if that's really good for Battlefield, but that would be decent in COD. So why wouldn't it be decent in Battlefield? That's how I feel about it. So I've been really enjoying Battlefield lately. Literally, I haven't put in Call of Duty Ghost in a few days into my Xbox just because there's no reason to play it when I have Battlefield. And I'm just like, I'm so surprised at how much I'm really liking this game. It's a lot of fun. And let me tell you, one of the best things about this game so far is the destructible environment. The game engine on this and the physics engine it's top notch. And it really excites me for when they make Battlefront 3. Because I don't know if you guys are aware, but DICE is the corporation that is in charge of making Battlefront 3. And I am really excited for that game because I love Star Wars and I also love Battlefield now, so I'm gonna love Battlefront. And so I can't wait for that to come out. I think it's probably gonna be a 2014 release, probably late, maybe early 2015. I would guess at the earliest, like June 2014. But I am really excited for it, and I just can't wait for them to revive that series using some awesome things from Battlefield. Like, gosh, the assault class. I don't know how you would, or why you would use anything other than the assault class, because the assault rifles, they're good enough. You can do long range. At least I'm like able to do long range well enough to where, you know, I can win like most of the gunfights. You got your med packs so you can heal faster, and you got the Noob Tube, which is literally like the most useful piece of equipment I've ever seen on a game. Because the fact is, it's like, oh, there's a guy hiding behind this wall, of this concrete wall. Let me just blow this wall out. Let me just destroy all of his cover. It's awesome. I can't get over how awesome the Noob Tube is in Battlefield. Because literally it's just like, if I want a wall to disappear, I can make it disappear. That is so flippin' awesome. You're probably like, man, he's fanboying for Battlefield. And I'm gonna tell you, this game's worth fanboying over. One other really cool thing about Battlefield is the teamwork aspect. And the fact that, like, when you spot someone, it doesn't only help you, it helps your whole team. And I've learned very quickly just how powerful spotting is. Because one, it puts a little red triangle over their head, and it's a lot easier to aim for a red triangle than just a black head or a white head. And so, yeah, the spotting system in this game is superb. Because it just lets you have a target, and it also puts it on your minimap, just like Call of Duty Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with the orbital VSAT. It's basically just like orbital VSAT, except you just have to hit your right bumper when you're looking at someone. Like, that is awesome. And yeah, it goes away after they die, but who really cares? And look at me, I'm playing Ring Around the Rosie with this guy. I'm like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, the spotting system is like unbelievably good. So like, if you take anything away from this video, it's use your spotting system, because it is literally so freaking helpful, and it helps your team, and there's no downside to it. Now, I do have to complain a little bit with the, I guess, the control, like, remapping on this game, because it's, you know, it's not really controller remapping. You just have a few basic defaults to select from. I really like games that give you free control mapping, because it's not very hard to do. You just have to put it into the code. I'm in like a beginner game development class right now, and I even know how to just control map or allow people to use control mapping. And I don't know if it's different on console than PC, because technically we're making games for PC, and I'm sure it is to a point, but it shouldn't be that much different, because code is code, and script, you know, you can write script to do what you want, basically. Like, there are some limitations, but controller remapping should not be a limitation of script writing. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed with the remapping of the controllers, only because there's like, you either gotta have your spotting on your right bumper or on your left bumper, and one of my biggest complaints with the Xbox One controller is the bumpers. They're terrible, because they're on a hinge, and so you can't, like, on the 360, you literally could press anywhere on the bumper and it would click. But on this one, you have to be on the edge. Like, if your finger is all the way wrapped around it, you're not gonna be able to press it, and that's no good. Like, I catch myself doing it all the time. I'm like trying to spot someone and I can't, and it's frustrating. I wish I could, like, maybe have my left joystick, like I think it's called L3 on the PS3 and PS4. I don't know what it's called on the Xbox, but why can't I just put that as my spotting system? Because that would be way more helpful than the bumpers. I might do a little controller review after a bit, because I'm kind of half and half on the Xbox One controller. I literally think that the Xbox 360 controller might be a better controller, except for the battery pack issue, because that was one thing that really bothered me, was on the 360 how that battery pack just stuck so far out. It was ugly. It should have been fixed, but it never got fixed during the console's lifetime. So they've managed to hide that on the Xbox One controllers, which is good. But I'll make a whole video reviewing my full thoughts on the controllers at a later point in time, because right now I'm still learning it and I'm still getting used to using it. It's definitely a learning curve, but I'm excited to see what, like, Scuff Gaming does with the Xbox One controller, because I don't know if they're gonna model it or just continue with their 360 models, because in my opinion there's nothing wrong with the 360 controller, other than the D-pad. If they just switch that out with a good D-pad, that's all they need to do to that controller. Because the 360 controller, in my opinion, is the best controller there is. PS3 controllers were always too small for me personally, and so I never really got into that groove. But I like how I'm just rambling, and that's kind of what I wanted to do in this commentary, was just ramble for a bit. Just get some things off my chest, talk to you guys, see what's up. Hopefully you're all doing well. But yeah, if you don't have Battlefield 4 on PC, or I would say get it even for last gen consoles, unless you plan on getting a new console. But anyways guys, it's been Icy Monster. I'll catch you later.
嘿，你一箱来了，快拿去！受伤！Мне нужны патроны! 到你的一箱